Ashe, welcome to Higher Frequencies Portal. I am Q, and I'm here to do a general reading for Scorpios. I would like to tap into the energy that we are currently in with the Pisces full moon. I will all as well. This will be a general reading, and this will resonate with you if you have placements in your Sun, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars. This is also a timeless reading, even though I am channeling in on the energy for the full moon, but energy is fluid. So whenever you find yourself clicking on the video is exactly the divine timing that was intended for you to do so. So let's go ahead and tap and tune in. I call in the elements of water, fire, earth, air, and ether. Ashe. And I ask our beautiful divine ancestors, angels, archangels, universe, source, earth, Mother Gaia, the divine, most high God, the creator, to shine a beautiful, powerful message of love and light for our beloved Scorpios, as I intuitively and discerningly pick up on the energies, the number synchronicities, and the vibrations of my cards. Salut! Because I am one with my cards, and so it is. So mote it be. Ashe. So let's tap and tune into the energy, shall we, Scorpio? I saw Abundantia, and that sounds like you are about to come into a time of prosperity, come into a time of abundance. So let's channel in on the energy. And if you are new here, please be so kind as to click that subscription button, as I am growing my soul family. So on the bottom of the deck, look what we have. We have Irene, peace. What a beautiful energy to open up with. So Irene states the obvious. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So if you are worrying right now, Irene is telling you to rest assured that all of those worries, all of your concerns are for naught, that all is well. You will be blissed. And when I look at this card, I see that she is holding her child. So this means that your children will be taken care of. I see a lot of water, and water is very indicative of healing, of purification. It's very indicative of cleaning and clearing and cleansing your energetic space. So there's going to be a new energy that comes through. I see that she's holding this bag of food, so you will be nourished. Your needs and wants will be taken care of. You won't need to worry about anything in this physical reality, not about your protection, not about the way that you're going to be taking care of yourself. There's going to be balance that is going to be assured and restored. Thank you, Spirit. But you will be in a place of peace. If things have been difficult for you, there is a peace that is coming in for you. Balance that will be restored. Abundance, and even love. Even love can come in. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get another message. Okay. Wow. So we have two messages. This is lovely. Look at this. You have you have Sedna, infinite supply. This is a very, very beautiful confirmation of what we just read. This one is saying you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And the other card, Irene, is stating there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So don't worry, don't fret. All is well and all will be well. Even if you are facing some difficulties, if you are feeling like you're in a struggle at the time with your finances, or even just with personal situations, the divine is telling you that you are going to be straight. There will be peace that is restored, and you will not have to worry about anything. This is lovely. Next, you have Athena, inner wisdom. And she is stating, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action. So I feel that there is something pertaining matters of the heart. It could be a relationship or some type of connection, a friendship, a love ship, some of your family dynamics. You may need to take a second look and take the appropriate action after you've gone within and taken those internal self audits, after you have become spiritually illuminated. This owl is indicative of the wisdom that you are already in possession of. And whatever you are needing to make a decision about, there is a sense that you obviously need to use your intuition and be discerning in pertinence to this action that you are to make. But it also is alluding to the fact that perhaps there is matters of the heart, emotions that are of significance here as well. And there is or may be an opportunity to heal a situation. And they're calling you to tap in to that intuitive compass. That's beautiful. So your intuition is going to be of significance. And I feel that your throat chakra is also of significance. You have a blue card here, and this is about your throat chakra. And the throat chakra is not necessarily just about communicating your truth. It could also just be about your expressive energy. It could be your creative energy, your artistic energy, how you express yourself artistically or creatively. But it also can allude to the fact that you need to open up your throat chakra. Utilize it. Maybe your throat chakra will bring a sense of peace, restoration to the world, healing to the world, which will also provide you a means of taking care of yourself. It is time for you to tap into your intuition to get the answers, because the answers that we seek are always found within. The biggest mistake that most people make is seeking advice from other people. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a second opinion or to just get someone's, just get an idea of some other options. But whenever it is relating to your inner works and your spiritual journey, the answers that you seek, beloveds, are always found within. So do not look external for something that's internal, because no one has the answers but you. Ashe. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Fertility, and that is the card Astara. This is pretty much like the Empress energy in this Goddess Guidance deck, even though all of the beautiful goddesses are empresses, because they're all in their power. This card is stating, in the perfect time for you, it is the perfect time for you to start a new project, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is very much what I was picking up on with Irene when I said that I feel like this is also urging and nudging you to tap into your creativity, your artistic talents, skills. Someone may have a gift of song, someone may have a gift of writing, someone may be a healer, shaman, light worker, someone may be an orator, someone may be a public speaker. There's so many different channels of power and energy that you could tap into. And the divine is telling you now is the time to be creative, to start those new projects, and to really start conjuring up some new ideas, listening and trusting your intuition, because they can bring abundance. They can bring about abundance. And that is why the divine is saying that infinite supply, because whatever you create can most certainly assure that. So let's get some messages from a deck that I created called the Higher Frequency deck. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Let's get a message for our beloved Scorpio, shall we? I will all as well. You know, this energy has had me pretty reserved. I've been doing a lot of internal work. There's been a lot of emotional energy coming in. I just saw release. So perhaps, and I too am a Scorpio for those who are unaware. So, yeah, release. And then I'm seeing forked tongues. So you may have someone who's not being their honest, most authentic versions of themselves. Perhaps someone out there could be lying to themselves. I feel that there's strong need to stand in your power, to seek the truth. And as I said, the truth is always found within. The answers are always found within. The discernment is of the essence right now, because if you do have someone around you that's lying, I feel like you need to call them out on it. You are in this very powerful magician energy. So I am nation. You literally can turn your thoughts into reality right now if you tap into this energy. This full moon energy is energy to work with, to manifest. You know, to bring about the manifestations of your thoughts, of your dreams. You have a lot of angelic presence around you. This forked tongue keeps showing. So someone is being dishonest, deceitful. Someone is not revealing their true self. I see that there is balance. Someone is in a state of harmony. This also can indicate that someone is coming in. That may be a twin flame. You may have someone that might be coming in. The divine wants you to ask for help if you feel overwhelmed. Shay, I heard that's enough. So let's go ahead and cut this deck. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What messages do we have for our beloved Scorpios? Divine Spirit. Bottom of the deck, we have turn that frown upside down. So someone is sad, or someone is unhappy, or someone is just disappointed. And there's always a reason to be happy. Release those negative thoughts. Because remember, your thoughts are what you project into the world. Okay? So if you're thinking negatively, then you will project negative situations, experiences, circumstances into your life. So it's time to release whatever it is that has you sad, angry, disappointed, holding on to animosity, resentment. Release those energies, release those emotions. Because whatever it is that has you in your feels, it is not real. Ashe? It is only real if you make it real. We all have the power to change our mind. And when you change your mind, you change your circumstance. Ashe? So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, we have another. They want you to clean, clear, cleanse. This is the purge. This is purification. This is releasing the old and embracing the new. This is cleansing yourself, cleansing your energetic field, cleansing your body, your mind, your home, your space from all negative energies and entities. How do you do that? Through detoxification, purification, taking spiritual baths, cleansing your home with the Palo Santo and sage aromas. You could also allow a lot of sunlight into your home if you live in a dark home. You also can wash your floors with ammonia. Sprinkle salt around the outside and inside of your homes to transmute that negative energy. You could wear crystals. You could take sun baths. The sun is an instant booster to bring joy and happiness. That is why it's referenced as the happiest card in the deck. So get out there and stand in some of that raw, beloveds. So we got some messages. Bottom of the deck, it's time to tap and tune into your intuition. And that's what I was picking up on with this purple card. Because your intuition is literally a conversation with your higher self. So when you are in need of communicating with your higher self, this card will show up. So it's time to do that internal work, beloveds. The answers you seek are found within. There is no person outside of self that has the answers that will help you. You can get encouragement, and you can even take advice if you so choose. But I have discovered on my journey that I have been more successful when I just simply detached from the external world, sort of like what the hermit does. No, not sort of, exactly like what the hermit does. And I just, protected my energetic space so that I can really hear my own thoughts. Because when you allow other people's opinions and advice to cloud your thoughts, you can't tell what's your opinion from someone else's. And oftentimes people can only speak from their experience. Everyone is not on the same journey. And if you are on the same journey, everyone is not meant to go the same way, go in the same, they're not going to get to their destination by taking the same route, in other words. So the next card you have, selenite, healing stones. And what did I say? So you had this green card, and I was picking up on the energy that, whatever decisions you were needing to make, it was related to something that was dealing with emotions, relationships, your connections, friendships, family dynamics. And there was a need to trust what you were feeling internally. That's why it's telling you to go into, that space where you can tap into your inner wisdom. And that's your intuition. So the messages are repeating from 2 different decks. And that is just the way the divine works. The answers you seek are found within. So these cards are pretty much letting you know. And the crazy thing about it, if you look at the way that they came out, turn that frown upside down, and look at it next to this card where it's telling you stop worrying. It's saying there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. And that's what the turn that frown upside down is. Because you could be, in your feels, not really trusting the process because you don't feel like you're seeing the signs or the synchronicities that things are going to improve. And she's telling you things are going to be at peace. You are going to be at peace. Everything is going to be fine. Next, you have tap and tune in. It is saying infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And then there's this big, beautiful moon in the backdrop. And this entire card is purple, just like the crown chakra, which rules over your intuition. So tap and tune in. They're telling you, look, tap in, because intuitively you know that you're going to be fine, right? But you're looking at things with your 2 eyes when you need to use your first eye, which is your intuition, which is your ability to be discerning. So they're telling you tap and tune in. You're supplied. There isn't any need to worry. You're supplied not only for today, but also for your tomorrows. Next, you have inner wisdom. It states you know what to do, so trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So this is about healing, I feel, a situation, a loveship, a connection, a friendship, a family dynamic. Your selenite healing stones are indicative of a deep healing. And your inner wisdom may be urging you, encouraging you, nudging you to move in a specific direction, perhaps to heal something. Because I see this bed of flowers, which is almost like showing like offering an olive branch. So you're tapping in, and this could be in relation to your love ships, like I said, your friendships, your connections, maybe a family dynamic. Bottom of the deck, the divine sends you love and delight. So you are divinely protected, guided. They're giving you the love that you need. They're giving you the guidance. And the light represents information. The light also represents illumination, clarity, truth, healing. The light also represents, it's 7 on the clock. The light also represents healing as well. It represents you stepping into a time of feeling that revitalization. Ashe. So we're going to tap into the energy, pick up on the energy with the tarot cards here. So divine spirit of love and light. Divine spirit, message of love and light. I feel someone was left out in the cold. Someone abandoned you and left to go in a whole other direction. It caused a tower. You were the only one working in that relationship, only to discover that this person was not willing to meet you halfway. I feel like you have worked very hard to get to a place of stability, to also heal your heart chakra, but you could be holding on to residual pain. I see that there has been some sort of karmic justice, or a truth may have come out. The divine is definitely going to supply you. You're being rewarded for being treated like this, for being left out in the cold, abandoned at your darkest hour. There is sunnier days ahead. There's opportunities of improvement. You are a whole empress. So you are in your power. You know your worth. You're a master manifester. You're abundant. You're successful. So look what we just had pop out. This is the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is speaking of someone who's feeling very emotionally fulfilled. And it's after they took action to leave a situation where they were feeling that they were not receiving any reciprocity in their relationship. There was a lack of emotional support, equal give and take. And so you left a situation to go find your 10 of Cups. And in the process, this has helped you to discover the beauty of loving thyself, of knowing your worth, knowing your value. And as you do that, the divine is rewarding you. There is some sort of wake-up call. There is some sort of epiphany. There is a blessing, a miracle that may be happening in your life. And that could be why Irene showed up, as well as Sedna, telling you to stop worrying, things are going to be fine, and that you're going to have an infinite supply. And this beautiful angelic presence just shows, because she's holding this horn, so I feel like there's this wake-up call. This also could speak to someone seeing you as a wish fulfillment, or someone that you feel that is a wish fulfillment could be coming in. So we're going to cut the deck because that card came out. You could be dealing with a King of Wands, and that is fire energy. Or you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see that in your past, someone was very sneaky. Someone definitely was hiding the truth, not showing you who they truly were, wearing a false mask. Divine Spirit, 11 Light. What is the past energy for our beloved? So in the past, you took action. You made a decision. I feel like you were in a position where there may have been a decision that you had to make. And you made a choice. You made a choice to leave something behind, to go in a whole new direction. You became, like I said, crystal clear. You left something behind that was not serving you. These are expounds, by the way, sorry. And you started to love yourself, started to heal yourself, started to focus on taking care of you, and you left behind this devil energy. You were dealing with someone who's very toxic, someone who may have had codependencies, addictions, afflictions. This is someone that you were attached to. So what is in the past energy for our beloved Scorpios? What is the past energy for our beloved Scorpios, Divine Spirit? We have a message of love and light. There was definitely a tower moment. I feel like you used your intuition. You were seeing things very clearly. You trusted your own inner truth, your own inner wisdom. But there was definitely a tower moment. You had some sort of epiphany, some download, and there was a sudden ending. Someone was keeping secrets, but you are a clairvoyant, a psychic, and you picked up on the fact that someone you were dealing with was stepping outside of the relationship, okay? So now someone is wanting to come back in and work on this connection, but you are in the do not disturb my groove mode, because this is the same relationship that you had really put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, and you feel like you didn't really see any results, you know. But the beautiful thing about it is you continue to work hard to get out of that situation, and to find your own stability, to find your own balance, you know, to find your own abundance and independence. So you started to refocus your energy after those tower moments, and now someone is wanting to come back and work on this connection with you. This is the card of teamwork. This is a marriage card as well. I feel like in the past someone did not put in the work. You know, it was an illusion. You know, they didn't put in as much work as they could have, and that could have caused things to crumble. And it was because they could have been, you know, involved in another dynamic, another relationship, another connection. Maybe they met someone at the job and they was putting more energy, effort into that, and was not putting enough energy into the relationship that they had with you. And maybe your intuition told you this. Divine Spirit, 11 Light. You was working on something, but no one else was, you know, there was no work from anyone else. So what is the challenge for Scorpio? What is the challenge for our beloved Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. So this is your challenge, to manifest your thoughts into reality, to utilize the power that you have, to utilize the tools around you, to create that thought into reality. That's why the Divine was urging you to use your intuition, tap and tune in, because whatever it is that you think, beloved, it can manifest in real time and in lightning speed, as you could see here. So tap into your creative energies as well. I feel like you can create something here that could take off, and you will have some sort of public recognition. There would be, like, you will be in the spotlight. So this is about harnessing the power. And there's this big, beautiful pentacle here. So it's letting you know that your creation from your mind, Magi-Nation, the imagination, your visualizations can create something that can be amazing. So this is beautiful. I love it. So Divine Spirit, 11 Light, what messages, what is your advice? So this is about, you know, looking at things from that bird's eye view, getting a different perspective, looking at things from a different vantage point. This is about reflection, introspection. This is also about looking at things from someone else's standpoint. You know, really, really sitting with things and not making rash decisions or rushing. The Divine is putting you in this sacrificial position so that you can see all that you need to see. Look at things from a different angle, and this will give you the clarity, the illumination as well. Ashe. I feel like you've already gained that illumination, because this right here is the upright, and this is reverse. So I feel like you see things clearly. So this is you tapping into that intuition. Ashe. Seeing the fake masks, the false masks. See how there's a mask here? Seeing through the facades. Seeing who's a snake and who isn't. You see things clearly now. Divine Spirit, maybe you see that someone was manipulating you, and it's time for you to tap into your power. What is the outcome? Thank you. Wow. As soon as I said tapping into your power, and the star shows up. And this is powerful. She's an alchemist. So you have the alchemist and you have the magician. Those are energies that know how to manifest their thoughts into reality. You have stayed true to yourself. You've used your vulnerabilities as your superpower. And you've focused on your healing. You're focused on being balanced. You've grounded yourself. You've protected yourself. This is an energy of utilizing the elements around you of water, fire, earth, air, and ether. And this is showing that every wish, every prayer, every petition has come into fruition. It's coming into fruition. You are also very blessed. You also have a lot of angelic presence around you, guidance. This is a divine card because it speaks to you knowing that you harness the power to create your reality. Someone could also see you as a star. I feel like someone is definitely noticing some gifts that they may possess, that they may have. Recognizing these gifts. They could be a healer as well. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. You have the Hierophant here. And the Hierophant could indicate that you could be studying the craft, studying esoteric or occult information. This also could speak to higher levels of commitment, relationships. Someone could be coming in with marriage on the mind. Maybe you have marriage in your future. But this is your reading, beloved Scorpios. You have wish fulfillment here. And then you have the Star. So there is a wish granted and wish fulfillment. And this could definitely be why you received these cards of infinite supply as well as peace, that all of your needs will be taken care of. So that is your reading. We're going to end it there. And the beautiful thing about it is that you worked for this. It wasn't handed to you. You worked for it. Thank you. Thank you for tuning and tapping in. Until next time, Ashe.